Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing something a little bit different with the Khans of Tarkir release. We're actually going to be playing Sealed. A couple of reasons for this. Number one, I've never actually drafted Khans of Tarkir, but I was playing when this set first came out back in 2014. It is one of my favorite sets of all time. Mainly because it is a multicolor faction-based set. So we have our multicolor 3-color pairs is what the focus is on. And so you have Abzan, white, black, green, Jeskai, blue, red, white, Sultai, black, green, blue, Mardu, red, white, black, and Temur, green, blue, red. As I mentioned, I never drafted this set before, but I did play in the pre-release event, which was Sealed. And I did a couple pre-release events. And so I just want the nostalgia trip of the Sealed event. This also gives me a chance to talk about the Sealed event on Arena, and why I don't think it's worth it. So you'll notice that you can only enter this with gems. You cannot enter this with gold. This is the best of one Sealed, so you play until you lose 3 matches or you get up to 7 wins. So you get 6 packs, and you'll notice that at every level you'll get 3 packs back. It doesn't matter how many wins you get. So the worst case scenario is we get 3 packs and 200 gems back. So essentially, we would have just bought 9 packs for 1,800 gems. It'd be the same as going to the store and doing that. However, these 6 packs here will not count towards our wildcard wheel, so you're essentially giving up a wildcard to do this. And also with the advent of the golden packs, you're also giving up like 90% of a golden pack, because these 10 packs or 9 packs you get don't go towards that. So that's kind of like, I mean, you don't get golden packs for buying Khans of Tarkir, but I mean for normal standard set releases. And so, to me, the break-even point, just in terms of number of gems, ends up going up. So it looks like you're not really losing anything here if you did this. Now, if this was before the advent of the golden packs, I'd say, yeah, go ahead, do a couple Sealed events just for fun. If you're the type of person that would normally just buy packs with gems when a new set comes out. Because then it's kind of worth it to do a couple Sealed events, because you might get, even at 1 win, you'll essentially get 1 more pack that you can buy with gems. But for someone trying to build a collection playing limited environments, I recommend Draft. The prize payouts for Draft is just significantly better. You notice here, 2 wins at 600 gems, 3 wins 1,200. Yeah, you can see 4 wins. Even at 5 wins, we don't even win back the gems. It takes 6 wins just to break even on number of gems, and 7 wins to get 3. So yeah, this is why I don't really do many Sealed events. I know it used to be like once a set I would talk myself into doing Sealed events, or just 1 Sealed event. I think I stopped doing that with, I forget which set it was, but I eventually stopped talking myself into doing that, and it was a great decision. Now I'm here doing this again. But again, pre-release nostalgia. Speaking of, this is still not going to quite be like the pre-release was for this set back in 2014. So see, we're going to get 6 packs of Khans of Tarkir. However, at the pre-release, you would get 5 packs of Khans of Tarkir, and you would choose one of these 5 clans, the Abzan, Jeskai, Sultai, Mardu, or Temur. And you'd be given, so you'd get 5 packs of Khans of Tarkir and 1 special clan pack. The clan pack was, well, it basically had the contents that you'd find in a booster pack. However, all of the cards were cards that went to that tribe, including the rare and uncommons in that. I think the uncommons, you were guaranteed, one of the uncommons was guaranteed your color combinations Tri-Land. And so I really enjoyed that. It lets you kind of pick a tribe. It doesn't necessarily mean with the clan pack that you would be in that sort of clan, but most of the time you did end up that way. I did 2 pre-releases of Khans of Tarkir. I remember the first one, I was Mardu, and it's just very aggressive, very win the game pretty quickly, go wide. I love the Mardu, and that's also the colors of removal. I don't remember what I was for the other event, if I was Abzan or Jeskai or Temur. It was one of those 3. Anyways, enough rambling down memory lane. Let's enter this event for better or for worse. And let's take a look at the rares we got. Well, they're all over the place for the different clans. Gosh. Ankle Shanker, Howl of the Horde is interesting, but maybe a little bit finicky. Jeering Instigator, Flying Crane Technique. This card doesn't look like much, but it can kind of be a game-winning thing. All your creatures gaining flying and double strike until end of turn. Sultai Ascendancy and Ivory Tusk Fortress. Alright. And this is how Arena does sealed. It shows you the rares, and then it's like, boom, here's the rest of your pool. So, we were thinking kind of... What were we thinking? We were thinking of this. 2 Sultai banners. Oh, we have a Jeskai banner if we want that. Oh, this is a nice one for Abzan. Or we were thinking maybe Mardu. Let's take a look at that. We've got some nice fixing for both Jeskai. Oh, I even have the... Oh, no, that's Mardu. 3 Windscarred Crags. Interesting. Now, the thing about these tri-lands is even if we're not Mardu, you can still play this in like a Jeskai deck, and it just functions as a red-white land. So that's something to keep in mind as you're deck building in this format. Green. Oh, we do have Air of the Wilds, which is nice. Savage Punch, but green is looking pretty thin. And Master of the Way looks nice, too. Red, we have... Yeah, there's also Morph. They brought back the Morph mechanic for this. Trumpet Blast, Act of Treason. And a lot of these cards are going to just look not impressive at all, like this one. I don't think this card's very playable. 3 mana 0/5, and you pay 3 mana and tap it to loot. Yeah, that's quite the cost. Oh, Monastery Swiftspear. This was the original set where Monastery Swiftspear got printed. Also, same with these life gain enters battlefield tap lands. I know they've been reprinted like half a dozen times or more since then. But Khans of Tarkir is where that started. Oh, we have Debilitating Injury, though. That's a good one. The set is also very heavy on morphs. Even more so than what I remember it being. Actually, beyond Debilitating Injury, black looks unplayable. Talk about but debilitating. So I guess we're going to end up playing Jeskai, which I'm fine with that. We've got Suspension Field is pretty good removal. We have flyers. Cancel is not great. Yeah, look at this. 2 mana, Surveil 5. This is also before they had Surveil, so they actually had the text all typed out on what that does. We have Weave Fate. Delve. I do like the Delve mechanic. This is not Delve. I'm mixing this up with another card that has similar art. Blinding Spray, creatures your opponents control -4/-0 till end of turn and draw a card. 5 mana for that effect. Abzan Battle Priest, that's a good one. It has Lifelink and Outlast. I could, in theory, play... Might play a little bit of a slower... Well, we have a flyer here. We have a Defiant Strike, which is okay. I guess, do I want to play the Swift Spear? We almost could. We have Goblin Slide as well. Oh, Swift Gate. Yeah, this... +1/+0, and then it fights. That actually might not be bad with our... like, our Salt Road patrols. I could be game for that. I don't know what else we're going to do with this. I need the clan pack. That's what I need. Canyon Lurkers doesn't look phenomenal, but you can play it as a 3-mana 2/2. Mardu War Shrieker. I don't know how many things we could Howl of the Horde with. And it's a sorcery, so you're looking to do that post-combat, so that means Defiant Strike doesn't even work with it. What does Instigator do? Oh, it's a threaten effect. Yes, there's Weave Fate. Master the Way. And Flying Crane. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to do that. Doesn't even look like we're really going to be able to play this Goblin Slide either. Oh, Aerostorm can get in the deck. Do I have any other gold? I could almost run the Jeskai banner. Just as a way of triggering prowess. It's not the worst thing in the world. Might actually be game for that. Yeah. We'll add that to the deck for now. Could also, in theory, play Trumpet Blast. This is also an 18 land format from what I've heard. Oh, a Treasure Cruise. How is that not in the... Glacial Stalker, yes. 5 mana, 4/2 with Hexproof and Prowess. I'll take the River Wheel Aerialists. And we're supposed to be playing 18 land... Because as you can see, we don't have a lot of 2-drops. There's not a lot in this set, so don't worry too much about that. Do we want to be playing the Bloodfire Expert? Honestly, it doesn't even... That won't even, like, trade with a morph. Well, it won't win a combat with a morph with 1 prowess trigger. And... like, so the creature curve is a little bit... Well, I did not mean to take that out. It's a little bit misleading because, like, these things can all be played on turn 3. This can also be played on turn 3. This is like our worst thing. You flip it up and it still has 2 toughness. I'm going to cut that. Because I think I'd rather play a second Weave Fate and we'll get another land in here. Skyward Barrens doesn't go in here. So that way we're playing 18. Yeah, look at this curve. It looks ridiculous compared to modern times. This is another reason I want to start with... Why is the auto thing putting so many blue sources? Oh. I also want to... We'll go back to these lands. Maybe I'll even go to the Maybe we'll really get old school and go with the Khans lands when we get to the drafts. Oh, I do need... Because let's see, we don't actually have a lot that requires blue. And we have 2 lands that make blue. I guess we have a ton that enter for red. 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. I want more red sources. How many white sources do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have the double red arrow storm, which is what I'm looking at. Oh, that's any target. And the damage can't be prevented. This is also the set that first introduced the raid mechanic, where you get a bonus effect on your spells if you play them after you attack. Yeah, I guess we're going to do Flying Crane Technique. How many white? Oh, we have 996. We have 9 blue cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, I guess we do. So I guess 5, 6, 7 blue sources, 3, 6, 7, 8 red, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, I guess I should add another island. Alright. So we got pretty even mana sources with all of our fixing. Also, another reason I wanted to do sealed first is so that, because in the drafts we have to worry about picking the fixing lands, and what is with the sealed events? This is the second sealed event now I've done where it just glitched out. And now I have to re-enter everything. Play that flyer, we play that. And play the treasure cruise. Should I be playing Blinding Spray? I feel like maybe we should. I don't think we were playing Swift Kick. I was playing the banner. I guess I might not need to play the banner. The banners I know aren't phenomenal, but I do think they're playable, and you can cash them in for a card later. I'm mainly playing it to trigger some of the prowess stuff. Though I guess maybe we don't need to do that. Yeah, maybe we'll try out this Blinding Spray. Sure. Alright, let's get into the games. So yeah, with sealed, you just open your packs and you get what you get and you build something out of it. With draft, you have to worry about, picking your fixing and all that. I'm going to take some pointers from when we were doing the Streets of New Capenna drafts, which was also a 3-color set. And I don't think this is a unique background. No, this looks like something Ravnica related, because these are all Ravnica. But we don't get our own Khans of Tarkir background? What a ripoff. That has outline. I actually don't have a turn 3 play. A little bit sad. I just kind of kept this because I had plans. I guess we'll play our Salt Road Patrol and I'll start having fun with that. Whereas JMR here... Okay, Naya's not really a deck here, so I'm guessing one of these two is like a splash color for either Abzan splashing green or Mardu splashing... Abzan splashing red or Mardu splashing green. We'll get that right. Okay. Yeah, this is also a slower format. You can see with the life gain lands, like, we're not really doing much. Our opponent's not really doing... You're late. Oh, I'm playing my Salt Road Patrol, so there. So I think next turn we're just going to make the patrol bigger with the Outlast mechanic. That's Abzan... Oh, gosh. Well, that's good. And I was going to say, then we can morph this as well. Could also kill that. You kill it, it returns to the battlefield as a morph. And obviously this can't kill that right now anyways. My next turn would look like flipping this up. Alright, let's do this. And we'll morph it. Goes face down. Interesting that this says face down card and not morph on there to indicate that this was morphed. But okay. Oh, there's blue in there. Oh, I guess it could be Jeskai with green. Mardu Heart Piercer. That was relatively annoying. I don't really have much going on here. Let's attack. I'll play the Defiant Strike just to try and fill up our graveyard a bit for our treasure cruise. Ash Cloud Phoenix is going to be kind of difficult to beat. Because you kill it, it comes back as a face-down morph. There's another morph card for our opponent. Could also just Arrow Storm and kill this. It might not be a bad play. Regardless, we're kind of behind here. We're also kind of on a clock with the... I'm gonna do the... I'll have to delve. Oh, so the delve comes after you pay them... Okay. We need to focus on not dying here. That's really hard when our opponent has a 4/1 flyer and we can't find any of ours. I don't want to use this defensively. So next turn is probably Salt Road Patrol, morph the Cheering Instigator. If I give everything flying and double strike. That's bad. I'm taking 9 here now because of incremental growth. Okay, well, I can do this. But I'm still taking 4 in the air. I guess our opponent doesn't have a land. Okay, so let's get rid of the morph. Oh, with toughness 3 or greater, Ew, I thought that was mana value. Regardless. Oh, it's Woolly Loxodon. Well, that's a good one to get rid of. Yeah, we're just not in a good spot here. Unless I have to Arrow Storm this. And just hope he doesn't get... another land. Or interaction. Okay. And games like this is why I don't play sealed much. It seems like I really struggle in sealed events, unless it's like I've done okay in some of the qualifier play-ins when those are sealed, or midweek magics when those are like a phantom sealed event. But anytime I pay 2,000 gems for sealed, I usually go 0-3. Or 1-3, or something like that. CWB Mouse. Alright, we go first. We have our Salt Road, but none of our 3-drops. I'm going to keep, though, because we have lands. Alright, well, we have a Jeskai Wind Scout, which we can't even play on turn 3 because we don't have an untapped land, funnily enough. Wow, this is a 2-1. Yeah, Mardu Skull Hunter enters tapped, but it has Raid. You can make your opponent discard a card. Oh dear. So I have the Salt Road Patrol, which I guess will be the play for the time being. We're gonna kill this thing, because it gives all creatures our opponent controls with +1/+1 counters flying. And as you can imagine, that could be a little bit unpleasant. Master the Way will draw us a card and then deal damage to any target. That gives their stuff reach. I am much more terrified of the Falconer. And Arrow Storm as well. Can't really combine either of these yet. So yeah, let's do the one that draws us a card. Land is good. And no attacks for now. Also might just Arrow Storm the long shot squad next turn. Attacking. I guess let's get your trick out of your hand. Oh, it's a debilitating injury? Oh no, it's a Mardu Horde Chief, so raid mechanic, yep, you get a 1/1 because you attacked there. Molting Snake Skin. +2/+0 and regenerates. Okay. There's a thing you can play. Let's do this. I'm going to outlast this guy. Just make him a bit bigger, a bit more difficult to deal with. Well, that's going to make a lot of things more difficult to deal with. Can't block that. Now I might actually just kill that while that's tapped down. And do I want to make this 4 power or make the... let's... because that's not... well, I could actually theoretically double block here. Let's make this one a bit bigger so it can block more effectively. I probably should get rid of the long shot squad now that I think about it. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Monastery flock. Alright. So we need to place something on board. I like the Kieran here. I kind of want to keep growing this just to keep pace with the 5-5. Or I could also just start growing this one. Mana efficient thing would be to play the Wind Scout. I kind of like that. Get more pressure in the air. Could I even attack for 4 here? That's not a horrible idea either. Oh no, it kind of is. Yeah, scratch that. Because the 5-5 gets to attack back. We're not ready to race yet. Yeah. But now the flyers can get in. How much do I have here? 2 to delve. Delve 2. Oh, okay, it just did the rest on its own. Is there a trick that Groot gives reach? Oh, that gives reach? Distribute. Oh, no, he gives reach. Okay. That's the problem we're having. And now that's a 6-6. Yeah, we're in trouble here. I also got to start growing this one. We have the War Behemoth. We have a 3/3 first striker, but that doesn't help much against the stuff that keeps growing. I have 6. I think I do need to outlast another thing. Let's tap a little bit better for this. Alright, well the attacks are here. Wow. We are in trouble. I need 6 power to kill that. I definitely can't afford to take all of this damage. And block here as a free block. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could triple block the long shot squad. Flyer's not very good right now anyways. And this way he can only kill, he could kill both of these or kill the more, or he can do that and just, it was going to go poorly. If I wouldn't have blocked with so much, I could be doing this right now. That said, that is still... Could just play this as a 3-6. 5... So that'd be 6. That's only 16, though. So I don't think this wins us the game. Let's draw a couple cards and see what we get. That's a card. That gives us lifelink, which means I'm not dead yet. And I can actually outlast this and flying crane technique. It's not going to work if he is... Could just be trying to trigger raid, or he has just every trick he needs. Oh, we don't even get the... Yeah, it's pretty hopeless now. And if I wouldn't have blocked, he would have used Feat of Resistance and we die. Is this block gonna work? And another long shot squad. Yeah, like it doesn't... How much mana do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Potentially. Now we gotta use our flying crane technique defensively. And I'd have to kill this. Oh, we are still alive. Lose 4 life unless you attack. Well, you did attack. I can afford to put this down as something tricky. He's not going to attack a 4-5 into a face-up 4-5. Now if he orders it... Okay, he didn't order it for that. Alright. Well, we have a 4-5. And our opponent has a fly. It keeps coming with all this stuff. And we're just completely flooding out. Okay, yeah, that's game. While our opponent only drew 7 lands, all spells. Maybe he had a land or 2 in hand. Well, we did get to see most of our deck. And you did get to see how good some of the, especially like Feat of Resistance and stuff, can be in this format. Niunav. Alright, well, we have a play for turn 3. Go for this morph, because I can flip that up. This piece of crap does not have... Okay, it does not have reach or anything. There's Sultai Banner to fix our opponent's mana. Let's not lead on that we're blue yet. I do have a white card to reveal. And it's likely going to be the play next turn, although it could be the... No, because the tracker even flip doesn't kill this thing, so our next play is probably going to be Salt Road Patrol. There's a Jeskai Elder. Guess I don't need to do that right now, but... Ooh, a Defiant Strike. That could become useful. Not currently, though. We'll play our Salt Road Patrol. We're going to lose a life from the Archer's Parapet. I don't think this is a great card, though there is a card, a black-green uncommon, that's rude, that gives, that creates a token that's XX, where X is the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Alright, what are we doing here? Not gonna do Master the Way yet. Unless we morph this, I could just outlast the Salt Road. Yeah, we'll do that. If the Elder attacks, we're not blocking it. Well, Elder's not going to attack now. We have another Mythic we have to play against. Sidisi Brood Tyrant. This is not the original art for Sidisi. There's like some cards that have gotten new art. I think we just want Sidisi dead before anything else happens. We don't have any real attacks on this board. So next turn we've got War Behemoth, Wicked Morph, and the Wind Scout. Or I could just play the War Behemoth outright. I definitely want to play the Wind Scout next turn. He doesn't have any flyers or reach creatures right now. That is unfortunate. Well, I'm not blocking any of that. This is kind of a free attack. Though I don't... So we got in for 2 damage when we didn't really have a way to get in for damage. I do want to start getting this going, but that's going to give another round of attacks here. could start with just the behemoth, which would be a bit safer. Playing just the Wind Scout doesn't really leave anything else up. I guess I have the prowess trigger on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the behemoth. Not really interested in blocking with the Wind Scout or our face down, whatever this thing is. The Inoc tracker. Oh, there's weight in the deck too. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of just random backgrounds. Well, that could just win us the game, potentially. Which sounds like an idea to me. So let's do the Wind Scout. No attacks, so if I Flying Crane Technique, it'll be 6'10", 16, but +1. Yeah, that's setting up to be lethal next turn. And I have 7 lands, so I can do both of these. I just need my opponent not to kill anything, tap all your lands, play a creature on the ground, and don't play something with reach. No reach, no removal, tap all your lands. That's your mission, opponent. Oh, we have the same pet. But we still can't interact with our opponent's pets. Cool. You did everything I asked you to do. You can even attack. Okay, well, we're gonna Weave Fate. Abzan Battle Priest, another Salt Road Patrol. I think we just go for the win here, so I'm going to do full control. So before full control please. I am not pushing the button multiple times. And we're going to do this. Prowess trigger. We've got the Archer's Parapet activation up. I guess let's put this here. Oh yeah, the Prowess is going to trigger again. Okay, full control can go away now. That's enough damage doubled to kill him. Well, we finally won a game, so sure, I had fun. It is Khans of Tarkir. I'm enjoying it anyways. I have a feeling I'm probably going to end up enjoying the draft more when we can get a bit more refined decks and we're not just at the mercy of whatever sealed pool we open. But once again, I thought I'd just start with sealed just for some of the nostalgia I have for the set. Alright, we are the 7. He's got a nice avatar. I mean, we have our lands, we're just missing creatures, which I feel is an ever-present issue with this deck. How many creatures do I thought I had at least a good... Turn 1 Swift Spear, nice. Oh, there's the Jeering Instigator. I don't think I play that right now. I think I'm fine morphing it, because I don't have a ton else going on turn 4. Opponent is green-red so far. Yeah, we'll just play this. I mean, if it dies here, it dies here. Yep, opponent's Teamer. Singing Bell Strike, I don't think that's a great card. Because I'll be able to untap this later on. There's no real point in gaining control of that right now. We're not actually at risk of our opponent, you know, killing this now after putting a Singing Bell Strike on it. It's not like the Swift Spear is dealing a ton of damage to us as it is. A single Salt Road Patrol and the Swift Spear is just not going to get past it. Of course, I'd have to actually find some of those cards with Toughness 3 or greater. That's not Toughness 3 or greater. So I can morph. Because I don't care about this one as much. I might even block the Swift Spear, because if he has a Prowess trigger, I can still get another +1 power, so he'd need 2 Prowess triggers. Or a Sagu Mauler. Yeah, just a 6/6 hexproof. It's hexproof, so I can't even suppression field it. Great, I can't target it with any of my removal. Well, I can attack here and play the War Shrieker. That would still give me 4 more mana, and then play Salt Road Patrol. Wanderer of the Roost can eventually get us some life. Yeah, I'm gonna end up needing to party block that Sagu Mauler and just hope we can kill it. Of course, if he has interaction and removal here, we're in massive trouble. So that's 4. Oh, man, I don't even have the Defiant Strike up. See, if I flip this up, take the Swift Spear. It's 1, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 10. I really do not have lethal on that. I don't know why the auto tapper's trying to tap my only white source for something that just takes colorless mana. I can gain a couple life. Roar of Challenge. So all my creatures have to block that. can only gain control if it's... Well, that was horrible. Yeah, this is my experience with sealed on Arena. But yeah. Won't be doing any more sealed. And I recommend you guys don't do sealed in general. So yeah, the rest of these are just, they're going to be draft videos. But for now, I'll take my leave.